Hey guys, I'm not sure if this is going to turn out very well. I've never used this camera really before. It's a pretty new phone, so I haven't used it at all. But I've been out today, I've been riding on my bike, and I'm hot and sweaty and tired. And I thought I'd stop and, give you a bit of info about where I live, show you my kind of surroundings. And I was just about to comment on how quiet and serene it is, and then some guy down the road down there starts drilling something. But yeah, so I mean, as most of you probably know, I live in a pretty small Welsh town. Population's about 5,000, so not very big at all. And I just wanted to give you a tour of some places around where I live now. This place where we're standing right now, you might be wondering what these stones are, all in a circle. You can see them, they go all the way around. This is called the Gorsedd. Now, I haven't been up here since I was in school, so you're talking 15 years. And I seem to remember that it was in Wales we have a competition every year called the National Eisteddfod, which is basically, it's just a competition to celebrate Welsh culture. And there's different schools and such from all over Wales take part. And it was hosted in Ammanford, the town where I live, a long time ago. I forget when. And there's no plaques or anything here, but this was built in memory of that. And it's a bit of a shame. Like I said, I haven't been up here for 15 years, and at the risk of sounding like a grumpy old man, like there's a lot of new stuff here, like all these new houses and stuff. This all used to be open field, and I don't like it. But there you go, and you can see there's new developments going up over there as well. And like all this just used to be field. I mean, that church over there, All Saints Church, that's been there for like over 100 years, and the clock keeps breaking on it as well, which is kind of funny. But yeah, it's a pretty nice town. I mean, I know some people, especially if you've grown up in the city, you're probably not, you probably think of living in a place like this as pretty horrible. And I get that. It's it's what you're used to. But for somebody like me who's lived here all their life, it's it's a nice place to live. It's pretty, got lots of green stuff and mountains. And incidentally, while we're talking about mountains, that mountain over there in the distance, that's Betos Mountain, and I'm hoping to take you up there tomorrow in another quick video as well. I'm going cycling again tomorrow, at least that's the plan. To be honest, I would still be cycling now if my pedal hadn't fallen off. So yeah, good thing for you maybe, or maybe not, depends if you like this video. But yeah, I'm planning on going up there tomorrow. You can see somebody's having a fire in the field up over there. I don't know if you can make it out on this video. It's called Betos Mountain. No, my juice is falling. Stay juice. Yeah, and you will get a pretty nice view of the whole town from up there if we manage it. But I think what I'll do now, you can see we've started getting some. I don't know if you can see them in this video. It should be 720p, but I don't know how big it's going to be. We've started getting like windmills and stuff up. We've got a few like dotted along the mountains up here. And you can see we're conscientious about energy. We've got quite a lot of houses in this town that use solar panels for energy. You can't really tell from here, but there are a lot of houses with them. I can see some more in the distance there. But I think what I'll do now is my old comprehensive school / high school is just around the corner. If the gates are open, maybe I'll take you guys in for a quick tour. These aren't going to be long videos, just 10-15 minutes. And yeah, we'll go from there. See you in a bit, guys. So I'm really sorry if this is all wobbly, but we're just walking down the road now to my school. You can see some of our amazing green mountains over there. Yeah, I feel a bit weird walking down the street filming. Like in a city, I don't think anybody'd notice, but around here, people are likely to look at me a bit weird. But, never mind. Hopefully the school gates are open. It's just down the road a little bit. It's very quiet. I think you can see there's the church there that I showed you a little while ago. And this is probably horribly wobbly. I apologise. Unfortunately, it looks like the gates are locked, at least on this side. But this is my old school. As you can see, it's a pretty old school. Like, we've got an entrance there, which is specifically for boys only. And there's a girls' one around the other side. It brings back a lot of memories. This room up here, that was our drama class. And this room, like extension next to it, was the drama teacher's kind of study. And it brings back a lot of memories because we used to go in there and have tea and coffee with the drama teacher. It's kind of sad because I think the school, okay, I mean it's got new windows, granted, because the other ones were wood and probably falling to bits. But I think that the construction of the school is quite pretty, and it's over 100 years old, and it's got to the stage. And I don't blame them. I mean, they've got too many kids now. It's got to the stage where they've had to add these ugly extensions. Look at that. It's horrific. I'll show you down here a little too. They've got so many pupils now, so many kids to deal with, that they've got these temporary kind of, there it is, Ysgol Dyffryn Aman Valley School. Mr. D. Stephen Perks, he was not there when I was in school. Like they've got all these like kind of temporary kind of like classroom things going on here just because they've got so many pupils to deal with. This is quite a big campus now. I mean, when I was in school there was this main building which had drama, history, English literature, the kind of core subjects, and even when I was there they had to add some parts on, to account for the children. But now it's just got crazy. I'm going to walk around the other way though, and maybe we'll find a way in there. So as you can see from these signs, I'm at the front of the school now. I don't know if you can make these signs out, but they're basically showing that the school's undergoing a major redevelopment now, the campus, to account for all the people. So that's why there's just so many kind of temporary structures in place. And it looks kind of messy, but hopefully once they're done it'll look a lot better. Although I suspect it won't look anywhere near as good as I remember it. Is this gate open? Oh, this gate is open. Excellent. Let's go in. Yeah, it's probably been 15, 16 years since I've walked down here. I remember having a fight on this lawn area here. Wasn't a very bad one though. Wow, it's changed so much. As you can see, the school's like covered in solar panels, trying to save money. So I'm guessing this middle building here is what they're going to look like. It's, it looks nice and modern and stuff. And there's nothing wrong with that. I like the traditional look of the buildings though, but that's just me. But yeah, I guess that's what they're going for with all the different complexes, and at least, and I think this is what they're going for. Like different subjects have different blocks. Like I don't know if it says what this is. Like this didn't exist when I was here. The one behind it, however, did. Now I'm just looking here for a second, guys, because when I was in school, my father told me a story, because my father went to the school too. But after he left, he had to... I can see it. You probably won't be able to make it out in the camera. My father was a plumber when he first left school, and he was called in to actually work on the toilets in his school. So he actually put his initials on the wall, and I can see them. Now I don't know if you're going to be able to make them out in the camera, but if you look where the kind of light is, to the right of that few bricks, very faintly it says SW, which is Stephen Witt, which is my father, which is kind of funny. And next to it as well is also another set of initials, which I'm guessing was his, buddy who was working with him. But anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, when I was in school, this block at the back here, that was the science block. There's the girls' entrance I was telling you about. But that building is brand new. It didn't look like that, anything like that when I was there. But that is the science block. In fact, the science block didn't have that green bit in the middle. It went back further, and there was the technical block, which was arts, cooking, those kind of things. I don't know what this new block is though. But this old looking block in front of me, that was the maths block. Well, I loved maths in school. I still love maths, but not so much. God, there's so many cameras up here now. I don't remember that. This was the main hall. This is where you had your dinners, and where assembly was called. Unfortunately, when I was in school, they still had religious assemblies. I really hope they don't have those anymore. This section here, I'm assuming it's the same, but it was the sixth form, which is basically college. There is more up here. Like they've got tennis courts, swimming pool, and astroturf, and also a full-size running track too. I guess we can go and take a look. Maybe there's some people up there.